everyone. Hello, nice to meet you all, and welcome to be here to attend today's webinar. And today's webinar is just made for you guys, and we would like to give you more information about our university, Northwestern Polytechnical University. And this webinar is about the information about the university's admission and application. And let me to introduce you, all of you, about myself a little bit. You can call me Lu, and I am from the admission office of International College, Northwestern Polytechnical University, and I am in charge of the postgraduate program. But if you would like to apply for our university for the undergraduate program, there's no problem. I can share you with some information today to the bachelor degree program student. So let's save the time to go to the slides directly. Today's webinar will include majority will include 4 parts. The first part will be the information about China and Xi'an City, where the NPU is located. The second part is the introduction about NPU, the university. The third part would be the information about our university's programs and scholarship opportunities. And the last step would be the Q&A part and some contacting information about NPU. So let's go directly to the first part, China and Xi'an. So I think if you come to attend today's webinar, you probably are interested in studying in China, right? So let's see why students should choose to study in China. I will say that because of the China's opportunities. If we talk about China, we probably will think about some images like cute panda, the very convenient high-speed train, and well-constructed cities and very big cities in China, and some very convenient payment method like Alipay or WeChat Pay. So if you come to China, I think you probably can experience everything I just talked about, and to catch up these opportunities with China and to be one of us to experience the China's opportunity and high-speed development. Also, talking about China, we would like to see that China is at the forefront of the world regarding the economy, education, and technology. And I would like to talk about more about education. China now has more than 2,600 universities with more than 35 million students, including international students and domestic students. With the increased global recognition, China now has more than 500,000 international students studying in China. And if you come to China, I will see that you will be one of them, and you will enjoy your study here, and you will be able to get a lot of knowledge here in China. Okay, next one would be Xi'an City. Why I would like to talk about Xi'an City? Because NPU, Northwestern Polytechnical University, is located in Xi'an. And Xi'an is a world-famous tourist city. You can see from this slide, Xi'an is a well-constructed city, and it's kind of a collision of modern and Asian. So you can find very modern buildings or modern architectures, also very Asian sites here in Xi'an. Xi'an is one of the 3 metropolises in China. That means Xi'an is one of the 3 major center cities in China after Beijing and Shanghai. And you probably heard about Shanghai and Beijing, and I will let you know more about Xi'an, the 3rd largest city here. Xi'an is an innovative city full of opportunities. Why I should say this? Because a lot of famous enterprises around the world or in China have already set their branches in Xi'an. You can see from this picture that the Dajiang company which is famous for their unmanned aircraft. Alibaba, Huawei, all those Chinese famous enterprises have already set their branches here in Xi'an, and also some famous, world famous companies such as the Johnson & Johnson, Siemens, and I think it's Honeywell also set their branches here in Xi'an. So if you come to study in Xi'an, you will have a lot more opportunities, or you will have like a chances to have the to finish your internship or even work in those famous enterprises. So come to Xi'an to finish your study. That's a very best or good opportunities for all of you. Also, Xi'an is rich in nature resources and non-material cultural heritages. You can see from those 5 beautiful pictures, the upper 2 were the scenery of the Qinling Mountain and the Hua Mountain. Actually, our new campus, which called Chang'an campus, is at the foot of the Qinling Mountain. So the scenery of the campus is really good. Also, from the lower board, you can see that we have a lot of historical sites like the city wall, and also we have some non-material cultural heritages like the shadow show. If you like some quiet activities, shadow show may be your best favorite. Xi'an is a foodie's heaven. I would like to invite all of you to try some delicious cuisines in Xi'an. You can see that we have a lot of cuisines in Xi'an like 肉夹馍, 凉皮, and all kinds of a variety of noodles. And Xi'an's cuisine are special because a lot of food are made by muttons, beef, or chicken. So if you have some like religions limitation, or you will be enjoying those food here in Xi'an a lot. Xi'an is also the best city for young generation to explore. Xi'an has a lot of like a famous site for young generation to visit. For example, the left side, you can see a very famous site visited by one of my colleagues. She is also an admission officer here, working in the same office with me. So she visited this site, and there's a really big logo of Xi'an, and the site is very beautiful, and a lot of young generations would like to visit here. And also, Xi'an will hold musical festivals every year. So if you are very interested in music, you can come to Xi'an and visit those musical festivals, and it's very passionate for you guys to enjoy, I would say. Also, okay, so above is some like a very brief introduction about China and Xi'an, and based on those information I give to you, I will see China and Xi'an is our best choice or best destination for you guys to explore or to pursue your further study. And before I go further for the information about NPU, I would like to share a sentence said by the chief editor of the Times Higher Education, Mr. Philip Batty. He said that China is the greatest success story in the world for developing world-class universities. And I will say NPU is just the world-class university. So if you come to NPU, you can experience the world-class universities like advance or advantages. You can see from this slide, NPU is ranked 5-star in QS star ranking, and it's really a very high ranking, because there are only 4 universities in China ranked 5-star, and we are one of them. Also, NPU has a lot of high-ranked subjects. For example, for the new U.S. News ranking. The mechanical engineering is ranked number 8, and electrical and electronic engineering is ranked number 15. For our ranking, the aerospace engineering is ranked even number 2 across the world. So the ranking of our university for some subjects are really high. And the university's ranking is very high either. You can see that we ranked about 200 for the academic ranking of the world universities, and also ranked about 500 for the QS, Times, and US News ranking. Okay, so now it's time to share some NPU figures for all of you. NPU has more than 4,500 faculties and has more than 31,000 students, including the domestic students and international students. We have about 27 academic schools providing more than 90 English taught programs. And though I would like to let you know that those English taught programs are not only provided for Chinese students, but also provided for the international students. That means you can study, all of you, the international students, can study with Chinese students in the same class with the same subject, also do the same projects together. So you will have chance to make like Chinese friends and work with them together. That's a very special experience, right? Okay, now let's see some numbers about our campus. NPU basically has 3 main campuses. One is near Shanghai, named Taicang campus, and two are located in Xi'an. And we have, so I will give you more information about the Xi'an campuses. Okay, Xi'an campuses, you can see from the upper view, the picture is showed you about the new campus, which named Chang'an campus. The Chang'an campus was built like less than 10 years, and with all the supporting facilities working for all the students. And like I've mentioned, the Chang'an campus is located at the foot of the Qingling Mountain, so the scenery is really beautiful. And so you can imagine that you're walking across those like a grass field with all the like the sky and with the lake around you. And the lower view is the picture of the old campus, which named Youyi campus. The Youyi campus is located in the center of the Xi'an city, so it has very easy transportation and very friendly business environment. Also, the Youyi campus has 2 metro lines beside the campus, so it's very easy for students to like transport to anywhere within Xi'an. Okay, I think my pointer has some problem. Okay, then next. NPU has the best labs and research environment. You can see from these slides, there are 8 pictures, and all those pictures are the labs or the office provided for the international students. So if you come to NPU, you will be able to get access to those very high-tech labs, and has your you will be able to have your own desk in the office and do your research here. Okay, NPU is a student-centered international community. You can see that we have very good supporting facilities in the class. Also, we have very good stadium, both basketball stadium or football stadium. We have very cozy cafe for you guys to enjoy your free time after class. We have very well constructed or well supported apartment Also, I would like to see more information about our swimming pool. You can see from the corner picture that we have indoor and outdoor swimming pool. And the water of the swimming pool is actually the spring water, because we are, like I said, we are located in the foot of the Qingli Mountain. So the resource of the spring water is really, is a huge resources. And so we use spring water for the swimming pool. That's very special, right? Okay, now I would like to show more details about our dormitory. And from the pictures, you can see that the dormitory is really, I would say, brand new, because it was put in use in 2019, and it's just 2 years passed after this building was finished construction. And we have the shared kitchen and the laundry room, and also we even have the gym inside of the building. So it's really convenient for the international students for study, also for their everyday life. Okay, next. NPU cares about international students. We have mostly restaurants with halal food inside the campus. Also, we respect religious needs here at NPU. Also, international college will provide all the international students with all kinds of help or instructions. For example, we have different offices inside of the international college. Like me, I'm in the admission office, and our colleague and me will in charge of the things or issues or some jobs regarding the new students. If you have any questions regarding your application admission, you can come to visit us or email us or call us to ask any questions. Also, we also have administration office and the academic related office. They will help the international students with their daily life and also with their course, study problems or study issues. So we really care about you. We really want to help you to gain much more knowledge, also have very good experience for studying at NPU and studying in China. And NPU has the best environment for startups. Like I said, NPU is located in the center of Xi'an. Also, the Youyi campus is near the high-tech zone, and the high-tech zone has a lot of like high-tech companies and startup companies. So you can learn from them, or even to start your own companies with the knowledge or with the ideas you learned here at NPU. So why don't come to NPU to start your own business or your own companies, right? Okay, I think the very important thing for the graduate is the job or internship. NPU provides many opportunities for the graduates or even for the on-campus students for regarding their internship and jobs. You can see that we have really good relationships from a lot of companies or enterprises listed here in these slides. And I will say that that's not the only companies we work with. We worked with like hundreds of the companies, and we cannot show all of them the logos here in one slide. But I want to point out some famous ones like Xiaomi, Huawei, Alibaba, Jingdong, Lenovo, and ZET. These are all very famous companies in China, and we also work very closely with some like world famous companies like Siemens, like Boeing, Airbus. So if you start your study here or graduate from NPU, you will be able to join those companies to start your career here. Okay, so those are very generous information I would like to share with you. Now I would like to share with you some environment or other aspects about NPU. First, the academic environment. Like I've mentioned that you will be able to learn with Chinese or local or domestic students here at NPU, right? So, and those domestic Chinese students are very talented, and they are top 2.5%. So you probably have some idea about 高考 in Xi'an. They have passed the 高考to enter NPU to study here. So they are very top ranked, and they're talented. So you can have some projects and to do some like studies, or also to do some like presentations and work with some small projects and workshops with them. So that's very good opportunities to get win-win connection and to build connections with them. Also, NPU provides the international students and domestic students with various workshops for practice. You can see from this picture, those workshop was held by the School of Aeronautics, and it's for the kind of like a build the aircraft model. So from those kind of workshops, you will be able to learn the fundamental ideas or knowledges about how the aircraft will work or even will fly. And we encourage our students to share their cultures. Like you can see from those pictures, we have our cultural gala and cultural bridge, like kind of like international students festival here at NPU. So you can share your own culture with them. Also, if international students do not want to go back to their home country during the winter or summer holiday, you can be here at NPU to have some very interesting Chinese cultural courses. Could you? So like this slide shows you the international students are doing their traditional Chinese painting. So you can like master a very special skill right here at NPU, besides your own study or your own program or your own major. So that's very special experience for you. Okay, next would be the challenge. So I think if you are one of NPUers, you will have a lot of opportunities to challenge yourself. Like one of our international students had won the first prize of the Alibaba Global E-commerce Talent Digital Entrepreneurship and Innovation Challenge in the year of 2019. So you can be one of them, and you can challenge yourself and learn a lot and grow a lot here at NPU. Okay, the very important point for all of you, and you may care about a lot, is the scholarship opportunity. We at NPU, we provide abundant scholarship opportunities for the international students, and I will give you more detailed information later in the following slides. Okay, so now it's time to share with you some detailed information about our programs. First, I will share with you the UG programs, which is undergraduate programs. And you can see that those listed majors are offered in English major, and 4 of them are marked with blue stars. And I will let you know that the blue stars means those majors are accredited by the IEA, which is International Engineering Alliance. So if you are graduated from those accredited majors, you will be an engineer after your graduation. That's wonderful, right? But you don't need to worry about that, because a lot more majors are now under accrediting this year and next year. So if you join us, when you graduate, you will be one of them as an engineer. Okay, next. the majors offered in Chinese medium, you have a lot of more choice, right? Like e-commerce, like applied physics, if you like physics. So we really provide a lot of choices for the international student to learn from or to choose their major. Okay, next would be the majors provided for the master applicants and PhD applicants. You can see even more major lists here. So if you would like to check the details, you can go to our official website. There will be like a attachment in each programs. You can check the details to see whether these majors are offered in English medium or in Chinese medium, and whether those majors are covered by which kind of scholarships. You can check it later. Okay, scholarship opportunity, that's very important, so pay attention to it. We basically have 3 different kinds of scholarship programs for undergraduate. First would be the Chinese government scholarship bilateral program, which called Type A CSC. The Type A CSC can only be applied through the embassy of your own country, so if you would like to be one of them, you can contact us to give us your diploma and your transcript, so we can review it to decide whether we can issue you a pre-admission letter. You can use the pre-admission letter to apply through your own embassy. And then the second one is NPU President Scholarship. NPU has 3 levels for this scholarship. The first level is the highest price, which will cover you the 100% of tuition fee, accommodation fee, and will also give you the monthly stipend of the 1,500 China yuan. And the second price will cover 100% of your tuition fee. The third price will cover 50% of your tuition fee. Also, the third type of scholarship named the Belt and Road Scholarship, which also has 3 different prices. The first price will cover your 100% tuition fee, will also give you 15,000 China yuan per year as a stipend. The second price will cover you 50% of tuition fee, also will give you 15,000 China yuan per year. And the third price will give you 15,000 China yuan per year for the stipend. That's a lot, right? So you can use this money for your daily life, or you even pay your accommodation or your tuition fee. Okay, so for the postgraduate program scholarship opportunities, we also have 3 different types. The first type is also the CSC scholarship, but we offer Type A and Type B for the postgraduate. Type A, I have already introduced to you, so I will give you more information about the Type B. The Type B scholarship has another name, which is the Chinese University Program. So that means the decision of the scholarship will be made by the university itself. So you have to go through all the selecting procedures offered by the university. The master program, the master applicants who are awarded by the CSC Type B scholarship will be covered the 100% of tuition fee, the accommodation fee, the insurance fee, will also be given the monthly stipend of 3,000 China yuan. And the PhD applicants will be covered by 100% of tuition fee, accommodation fee, insurance fee, and will be also given 3,500 China yuan. The second type is the NPU President Scholarship. For the master, they're only the highest price. So for master applicants, it will cover you 100% of tuition fee, accommodation fee. The insurance fee will also give you the 2,000 China yuan, which compared to the CSC is a little bit lower, but also is enough for students have a very decent life here. For the PhD is kind of the same as the CSC, so don't hesitate to apply for NPU, because our university's scholarship is really high and can be like even the same as the CSC, the highest scholarship in China. The third type is the Belt and Road Scholarship. For the master program, it will covers you the 100% of tuition fee and insurance fee. Will also give you 20,000 China yuan per year. The PhD program is 100% tuition fee covered, insurance fee covered, and 25,000 China yuan per year. Okay, so based on those information, I will see we really have abundant scholarship opportunities for the new student to apply. So don't hesitate to apply our university, and if you have any detailed questions, you can ask us in the Q&A session for the scholarship part. Okay, so if you are a self-supported student and you would like to like ask whether you have chance to get a scholarship during your study here at NPU, of course you have, because we offer different kinds of on-campus scholarship at NPU. The first type is CSC Excellence Scholarship, and it's only for the self-sponsored students. And we also have Weijin Scholarship, Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Scholarship. So we have different types you can choose if you are a self-supported students, and you can apply those on-campus scholarship on the second year of your study here at NPU. So let's see some fee structures here at NPU. Basically, we will require students to pay the application fee. If you go through our online application system, there will be a step called application fees, and you need to pay the application fee to complete your application. The second would be the tuition fee, and if you can go through the details, and I won't talk about much. Also, the insurance fee, the dormitory fee, and visa extension fee, that's one time fee. So if you want to extend your visa, you need to pay at each time. And physical examination, it will require the new student to have the physical examination after your registration here at NPU. And here I want to point out one thing that, do you remember at the beginning of my presentation, I said the Xi'an is one of 3 major cities in China after Beijing and Shanghai. I would like to say that even though we are the third city, but the living cost of Xi'an is much lower than the Beijing and Shanghai. You can see from this table or this chart. You can see that for Beijing, the monthly living cost is around 3,000. So even with the highest scholarship, you probably cannot afford your daily life in Beijing, right? But Xi'an, you can see we only with the living cost is about 1,500. So with the scholarship, you have enough money to have a decent life here. So Xi'an is definitely a best choice for you guys to pursue your further study here. Okay, next. Okay, Xi'an. Okay, next is the eligibility for the undergraduate program. Basically, we have some requirements for your citizenship eligibility and your healthy conditions, and you need to, if you apply for the bachelor's program, you need to have the high school graduation certificate, and your age limitation will be 30 years old. And also we require your a good academic marks from your previous study and your English proficiency level to be qualified. For the academic marks, you can see from the table here. Basically, it's 70 out of 100. But for Nepal, there is a special case which requires 3 out of 5. So you can calculate based on your own grading system according to this table offered by our university. For the language eligibility for for UJ program. You can see for different course language and different sponsored types, we will have different types. For Chinese language medium courses, for scholarships applicants, we will require HSK level 4 above 200 points and HSKK. But you probably will ask that, Laoshi, I don't have HSKK because I don't in my country they don't have this site, the examination site. Please don't worry about that. You can use the HSK level 4 certificate for application. Once you get admitted, you can submit your HSKK by that time. So even though you don't have that HSKK right now, you can still complete your application. For the self-sponsored student, you need to provide the HSK level 4 certificate without the limitation or requirements for the points. You need to be above 180. I think that's the baseline of this HSK level 4 certificate. For the English medium major, for scholarship applicants, we accept IELTS, TOEFL. The TOEFL need to be PBT or IBT, not ITP. So I have seen some applicants provided the ITP TOEFL certificate is not eligible for application. Also, we accept SAT, PT Academic, Duolingo, and Cambridge Advanced Level English subject. For self-sponsored, you can check. We require the same type of certificates, but the requirement, the score will be lower, a little bit lower. And I want to share more information about the Duolingo test. You probably are not haven't heard about this test. This test is totally online, and you can even take the test at home, as long as you have very quiet environment for the test and have very good internet connection. And this test is very cost efficient and time efficient. It costs you about $49 US dollars for each test, and the result will be released after 48 hours of your test. So it's really time efficient. So if you don't have the qualified English proficiency certificate, don't hesitate to take this Duolingo test. It will give you the certificate very soon, and you will be able to catch up the deadline of the application. Okay, so next would be the postgraduate eligibility. The similar thing as the undergraduate, except the age limitation, because we require the master applicants need to be under 35 years old, and for the PhD applicants need to be under 40 years old. Also, the academic results would be a little bit higher. It's about 75 out of 100. So you need to check whether you are qualified or you have met those requirements. For the English proficiency of the postgraduate program, similar as undergraduate program, but we add some like special certificate into it. We consider some more special one like GRE. We will accept GRE for the postgraduate program. Also, the Cambridge International Advanced Level, we require A for English subject. That's the difference. So other than that, it's kind of same as undergraduate program. Okay, so next would be the application and selection procedure. It's a very simple introduction of our procedure, so I will give you very quick description. First, you need to complete your online application, which we have already showed the portal, the website of our online portal. You can pay attention to it. After you submit your online application, admission office of International College of NPU will review your application documents and information for the first round. If your documents has no problem or no issues and all the documents are qualified and meet our requirements, we will forward your application to the school you are applying for the second round of review, and they will review your some like a academic course marks to see whether you are qualified to learn the major you are applying. And if you pass the second round of material selection, you will be a candidate for the interview. The school or us, the international office, international college admission office, will inform you the interview time or details through email, and you need to pay attention to the email you used for the registration of our online application portal. Also, if you pass the interview, we will inform you with the email about your interview result, to see whether you are admitted or not, you have been awarded for the scholarship or not. So check your email regularly to see if you have any updates according to your application. So that's just basically the whole procedure of our application and selection. I think my presentation will be here, and I will show you the end of some contacting information. Oh, okay. So let's go to the slides of the non-degree program. Okay, here. So we also, beside the degree program, like a bachelor, master, and PhD program, we also offer the offline or online Chinese language foundation program. You can see that we have different courses level. First one is the zero-based intensive courses, and this course do not require any previous Chinese language learning experiences. So if you are interested in learning language and never learned before, you can apply these courses. And we also have the concentrated improving courses for the language foundation program. This course will require the applicants to have level 3 HSK to continue the improving courses. So based on the levels of your language, Chinese language, you can apply for different courses we offered. And the application deadline is here. I think you can also, because now it's just the beginning of the semester, you can contact us to see when you can apply for the next round of the foundation program. Okay, so next is the online or offline Chinese language program. The Chinese language program will be a little bit different with the foundation program, because the Chinese language program will just focus on the Chinese language itself, but the foundation program will also focus on some foundation knowledge about like mathematics and physics, and some like business words or the vocabulary used in the business courses. So if you want to learn if you want to prepare yourself for your further study in Chinese, you need to apply for the foundation program. But if you are only interested in learning Chinese, you can apply for the Chinese language program. And we have different levels and different durations of the courses, and you can contact us for more information later on. Okay, I think that's it for my presentation, and here is the contacting information for all of you. If you have any questions about the presentation I offered today, you can contact us with the email, with the phone call. Also follow our social media platform to raise questions. We have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And also we have a WeChat consulting account, which we have put the QR code at the lower corner of the slides. You can scan it, and if you cannot scan it, you can write down the information on our account, which is study@npu, STUDYAT_NPU, and you can add this WeChat account and ask questions about your application and admission. And I think that's it for my presentation. And so I think we can do some Q&A. Okay. Oh, okay. So the Q&A part is has been answered by my colleagues. So there's no questions, and I think that's it for today's webinar. And thank you so much for all of you to attend today's webinar. And I hope to see you guys this autumn in Xi'an at NPU. Let's start from China, start from NPU. Bye-bye.